Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, especially to my panel. My name is Wan Nur Fatihah Najwa binti Wan Zamree, and today I will present my project bachelor degree, which is titled is Simulation Modeling for the Line Balancing Improvement at the Aerospace Manufacturing Industry. This project is supervised by TS Dr. Rohana binti Abdullah. Before starting, this is the outline for my presentation, where I will start with the thesis outline, Gantt chart, PSM1, PSM1 timeline, introduction, literature review, methodology, preliminary funding, and lastly, conclusion. The thesis outline for this research is introduction, literature review, methodology, and preliminary finding. This is the Gantt chart for the PSM1, where the actual planning and actual progress on the work from the week 1 to the week 15. PSM1 timeline. It began with the research and assigned topic and write a literature review. Method or technique that necessary are used as a corporate overview and predicting with finding. Introduction and preliminary funding. Identify the problem statement, research question, and objective. And lastly, the preparation of the thesis and presentation. Preparing a thesis slide and presentation. To begin with the introduction, I will explain briefly about the scope of the research. It is restricted to the current production process layout. The analysis data that been collected will become the input to the witness software, and the output of the software become the analysis of the research. Lastly, the proposed improvement of the data to achieve the line balancing in the production process to increase the productivity and efficiency in the line balancing. The objective of this project is to study and observe the current production lines, to analyze and suggest for an improvement to reduce the bottlenecks. Problem statement. The balance in the production line affected the productivity in the production lines. The bottleneck is not clearly recognized in the production line. The lack of knowledge on how to detect the problem at the workstation because the company is still using the stopwatch, which is the traditional method. Now I will presenting the literature review. There is some article or journal that I have referred to make as a guideline. For example, the journal by the M. Yasser and Mohammed 2018, which is titled in Assembly Line Efficiency Improvement by Using Witness Simulation Software, which is article show the result of the performance analysis of existing production line. The witness simulation software have been used to create and analyze the existing software. Design have been show increase and productivity from their research. Second, the article by the Lin Chuan Pei 2002, which is titled Improving Productivity Through Line Balancing. The paper described an initiative to increase a manufacturing company productivity by enhancing the line balancing of the assembly line. The options have been developed and assessed. However, the difference in line balancing loss between two solutions is too minor to make the clear choice between the options that have been developed. Lastly, the production efficiency improvement using witness simulation and agronomic study in automotive assembly line by Yasser and Mohammed in a 2017, which a paper is focused on the factor of the manufacturing automotive assembly line, which is the layout and the efficiency of station is not specifying the company requirement. Methodology. At the right, it shows the design of the study, which is start with the problem defined and write a literature review, visit to the factory. From the site visit, some problem can be concluded. As for the case study, it will carry on the My PSM2, since the main objective of the PSM2 is to analyze and simulate the production lines. At the right, it shows the flowchart of the research. Methodology. The current slide shows the case study. First, identify the factor of line balancing issue by using literature review factor and site visit. Second, data collection and analysis by using simulation. Third, propose improvement to improve the current line balancing. And expected from this research is to achieve all the research objective. Methodology. The relationship between objective and methodology. First, to study and observe the current production line. Define problem. Identify the current problem. Observation. Literature review. Case study. Second, to analyze and suggest for an improvement to reduce bottleneck. Run a certain software. For the methodology, witness software. Preliminary finding, company profile. SMEA Aerospace Sdn Bhd, which is located at Sungai Buloh, Selangor. The company was created in 1992 as a part of UK offset program after Malaysian government agreed to purchase BAE System Hawk fighter aircraft. Major manufacturer of aircraft component for the many, including Boeing and Airbus, have vertical integrated facility offering high precision machining, fabrication, surface treatment, and assembly. Preliminary finding, data collection. Production line assigned at the overwing bin section. Data collection is collected over monthly. For example, 1 month at the May. Source of data is monthly production output. At the right of the slide, it shows the work sequence that involved in the production line at the overwing bin section. The sequence of work is start at the seating drill jig template, drill and rivet clipping pallet, drill height bracket, install height bracket, prepare masking and overcoat sealant, fillet sealant, cleaning, touching, and FOD. Preliminary finding, data collection. This slide shows the current layout of the production line at the overwing bin section. There are 6 tables at the new jig machine and a 6 table for the old jigs. The number of workers involved is 4 workers at the jig, 4 at the benchwork, and lastly 4 at the sealant. The number of parts involved is 1 jig for the 1 part. Preliminary finding, expected finding. First, research. Production process, detecting the problem and making adjustment. Second, knowledge. Process of collecting data linked to the element that influence. Third, answer. To measure and gather the data to improve. And lastly, solution. It applies the weakness solution for the method of line balancing. To sum it up, the expected result for this project is to improving the line balancing, then improvise the latest improvement to the current line balancing to achieve the efficiency in the line production process. Conclusion. The aim of the research is to learn about the production process. By using the simulation, the true bottleneck can be identified and the main cause of imbalance in an assembly line can be discovered. After the solution being identified, it is a good opportunity for the company to apply it by the purpose of improvement to the line balancing of the bottleneck. It can increase the production efficiency. For the future and detailed study, it will conducted in the PSM 2 to achieve the set objective using the witness simulations. We have reached the final slide for this presentation. That's all for me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.